So I got a headache from listening to all this cable news gibberish. Here's what happened. Simple man explanation. So Hunter Biden's lawyers go into the courtroom ready to do a plea bargain, to plead guilty for Hunter avoiding $1.5 million in taxes, right? Dodged the taxes, didn't put it on his filing, and plead guilty to possessing a handgun because he was a drug addict. That is a federal felony. Okay. Hunter and his lawyers are in there, and they're ready to do this soft deal. They know it's soft, no jail, just probation, and if he fulfills the probation, the felony gun charge is thrown out. Not on his record, expunged. Okay, so what could go wrong? Well, the judge shows up, Mary Ellen Noreika. All right, there she is. And she basically says, I don't know about this deal because there are other charges, alleged charges, against Hunter Biden. And will they not be pursued if we sign this plea bargain? So Hunter Biden's lawyers kind of look at her and say, well, you know, we think this is the end of it. And the judge goes, no, you can't do that. We're not going to sign this plea agreement. We, the court, sign off on it. If there are other things that your client may have done that are under investigation, which there are, the biggest of which is registering as a foreign agent. That's why Paul Manafort, remember him? Trump's former chief of staff for a little while. He went to prison for that. He took money from foreign operations and didn't register with the State Department as a foreign agent. And that's illegal. Okay? So Hunter Biden's under investigation for that. So the judge goes, let's take a break. We'll come back and we'll see if we can sort this out. So Hunter Biden's lawyers cave immediately and go, okay. We'll take the plea agreement on the $1.5 million he didn't put on his taxes and the gun. We'll take it. And the judge goes, nah, I looked at this all again, and I don't like this gun thing at all. I don't think this should be expunged at all. I think that might be unconstitutional to do that. Because the very judge had sentenced somebody to prison for the same crime, having a handgun and being involved in narcotics. Did you know that? Nobody knows that. I think Hannity reported it to his credit. So the judge goes, nah, I'm not going to take the deal. Whereupon Hunter Biden and his attorneys immediately say, well, then we're going to plead not guilty. When everybody knows they're guilty. There's nobody that doesn't know they're not guilty. But they're going to do that to try to put pressure on the federal government to bring a trial and what else. All right? Because he is entitled, Hunter Biden, to a trial before his peers, before a jury of civilians. And they'll have to find 12 morons who don't know anything about this. Now, you'll be able to do that because the corporate media has blacked out most of this. So anyway, that's what happened. The judge didn't take the deal. And now we're back to zero. So a guy named Karl Rove, you may know him, been around a long time, big Bush guy, goes on Fox News and says, this is the worst thing that could happen to Joe Biden, the president. And it's true, because they were hoping this would all go away today. But it's not going to go away. It's now going to continue, and the investigations into Hunter Biden have to now have some semblance of honesty because the Justice Department has been exposed, and that brings me to my provocative statement that Hunter Biden has done this country a favor. We wouldn't have known anything concrete about the vast corruption inside the FBI, Merrick Garland's Justice Department, the White House itself, unless we had Hunter Biden on display. You could have suspected, I certainly did, all right? But now we know And, you know, to me, it's insulting to see a guy like Juan Williams go on Fox News and say, oh, this is no big deal. It's just insulting. You'll have that, but I think 90% of fair-minded Americans believe the way that I do. A, Hunter Biden's a grifter. B, the Biden family took money from foreign operations to an extent never before seen in this country, while the patriarch Joe Biden was vice president and then president. Okay? And C, Joe Biden, the president, denied knowing anything about this when that's false. And that'll be proven on Monday when Devin Archer, Hunter Biden's business associate, testifies under oath in front of the House Oversight Committee and says, yeah, Joe's involved. So this is a catastrophe for the Biden White House and the Democratic Party. The press knows it, absolutely knows it, all right? You could see the body language on MSNBC actually had to cover it. NBC News had to do its job today. You could just see them like this. And Corinne Jean-Pierre, let's roll a tape on her.
Hunter Biden is a private citizen, and this was a personal matter for him. As we have said, the president, the first lady, they love their son, and they support him as he continues to rebuild his life.
All right, I'll let you decide how moronic that is. Again, that's insulting. That kind of an answer is insulting. The President Biden himself gave a speech yesterday, and reporters could view the speech at the White House, and then this happened. Go.
We're the United States of America. Think we're the United. There's nothing beyond our capacity. Nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. So God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you so very much.
All right, there's what you want to call okay. I don't expect Joe Biden to ever address this in any way, shape, or form. He's not going to debate, okay? He's not going to give interviews to anybody who will ask him about it. We've already seen that with Nicole Wallace on NBC News. Just didn't ask him anything about it. He's just not going to do that. So what happens now? The Hunter Biden thing goes back into the system. A trial date will be assigned. Whether there'll be another plea bargain, probably, but it'll be to Hunter Biden's detriment. The story continues where that's going to, every day that hurts President Biden. A week from tomorrow, Congress is off for 5 weeks, so that's what the Biden administration is hoping that everything will collapse. You're not going to see Joe Biden, by the way. They're going to keep him in Rehoboth Beach. Nobody will see him. You won't see anything. They just hope that this declines. As people go on vacation, they forget about it, whatever. That's not going to happen, all right, because the Republicans, even though they're on vacation, are going to continue to dredge up as much stuff as they can to destroy Biden and the Democratic Party. I mean, that's what they're going to do. Okay, so summing up, chaotic day, not a good day for Hunter Biden, not a good day for Joe Biden, but a good day for the United States because now there is no question how corrupt the Biden administration is. Justice Department, FBI, White House itself. There's no question. That's the memo.